Tonight is not just a celebration. It is a pause, a moment to look back at how far these students have actually come before they step into the world that is waiting for them with open arms. When a student finally receives an offer from a top university, everyone sees the results. The acceptance letter, the proud family moment, the Instagram post or a WhatsApp status. Maybe the university hoodie, the big announcement made on the social media. But what most people do not see is everything that has happened behind the scene, before this moment actually became the real moment. The doubts, their rewriting their essays, their strategy calls, their deadlines, the late night discussions, the small breakthroughs, and sometimes the panic which just sets at the last moment. Yes, there are some definitely panic moments. So tonight, before our students fly out to their dream universities, we wanted to actually show them a little bit of the journey behind their journey. This journey did not start with an admit. Before the profile building, before the essays, before the SATs, before the applications, there was a lot of discussion, there was a lot of trust being built between our team and your child.
When students and parents first come to us, they are often carrying many emotions together. Excitement, confusion, hope, and sometimes fear. Some students know exactly where they want to go. Some are still discovering who they are and what they want. And parents are simply trying to make the best decision for their child. Every student who is here tonight came with a different dream, a different story, and a different starting point. But what made this cohort special and their willingness to grow? They showed up, they trusted the process, they allowed us to guide them. And today, seeing them ready to fly to their dream universities feels incredibly special. This journey was never about admits. It was about helping students and families believe that the dream was possible and then walking with them until it becomes real.
For us, every student's journey started much before the university offers came in. It started with the understanding who they really are, what excites them, what they care about, what they have built, what they can become. A good application is not just a list of achievements, it's a story, and every student sitting here today had a story worth telling.
There were days when students really came in confused about what they really wanted to study. It was with persistent effort, it was with slow conversations, and with passing time, their direction became much more clearer with time.
Every student had a different dream, a different pace, and a different fear. Our role was to walk with them patiently until that fear slowly turned into clarity.
We saw students grow from I don't know what to write to this is who I am and this is what I want the university to know.
For many students, the biggest shift was not just in their applications, but in their confidence. They started taking ownership of their choices, their stories, and their future.
Some students underestimated themselves. Our job was to help them see the strength in their own journey.
The real work was never just about the applications. It was about helping students, each one of them, build confidence, clarity, and have ownership of their own journey. And this was done for years, sometimes even more than 3 years.
How many times do I have to tell you guys that you are doing mistake? I do not need so many logos. I have told you that I just need 5 logos. That's it.
I think it's a very good narration.
मतलब एग्जाम से पहले लाइनअप की थी तब भी मिस कर दी है.
You know the funny part? People always think that the life of a CEO is glamorous. But let me tell you, it is everything but glamorous. I often call CEO as Chief Etc. Officer. Back-to-back meetings, cold coffees, missed lunches, missed birthday parties, intense discussions, and...
Sir, one quick approval.
And that one quick approval is never quick.
True, never ever quick. While the counseling team helped students shape their stories, another part of this journey demanded very high focus, patience, and consistency, and that was academics. The SATs, the advanced placements, the mock tests, the revisions, the extra classes. This is where our academic trainers and your child both played a crucial role.
Proudest moment were not the scores. They were the moments where a student went from I cannot do this to let me try again.
We didn't just see academic ability, we saw effort, resilience, and students learning how to handle pressure without giving up. That mindset will stay with them far beyond any exam.
SAT and AP preparation was never just about learning concepts. It was about building discipline, showing up every day, and improving one step at a time.
Because we all know, top universities aren't looking for just students who score well. They look for students who can think, persist, grow, who are interesting, who have a story of their own.
When you work closely with students through such an important phase of their lives, they stop being just names on a list. You remember their strengths, their fears, their first rough draft, their first confident answer in a mock interview, their parents' hopes, their nervousness before results. And then, when the offer finally comes, it feels personal. It feels like the entire team has won with them.
Guys, Araf ka offer letter aa gaya.
As someone who himself has been a student at UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles, I can say this with complete honesty. Going to a top university completely changes you. It makes you a better person. Not just because of the classes, campus, brand name. It changes you because you suddenly find yourself in a room full of people who are go-getters, who think differently, who speak differently, who come from varied cultures and varied nationalities. And they make you dream differently. You learn to speak up, and you also learn to have your own identity. And sometimes you also learn how to do your own laundry at 2 a.m. At UCLA, one thing I learned very deeply was that opportunity does not come only to the most talented person in the room. It actually comes to the person who shows up, the person who asks questions, the person who builds relationship, the person who is not afraid to start again in a new environment or among new people. And that is my message to every student present here tonight. We all are incredibly proud of you. Not just because of where you are going, but because of who you have become in this process. From what you were to what you are today, I am very proud of you. You worked hard, you showed up, you trusted the process, and you handled uncertainty. You made the choices that brought you here. And now, when the world is opening up for you, go out there and grab your opportunity with open arms.
As you leave for your dream university, remember one thing. You are not starting from zero. You are carrying your family's love, your mentor's belief, your own hard work, and a story that is uniquely yours. There will be moments when you feel excited, nervous, alone, and miss your family, ghar ka khana, and Maggie. But never forget, you have already crossed so many bridges to reach here. You are ready.
So before you fly out of your country and of your home, take a moment tonight. Look at your parents and thank them. Maybe go and hug them, tell them how much you love them. Look at your counselors. They may have chased you for documents, for essays, but before all that, they actually started loving you. And then look at yourself, because you made this happen, and this is nothing but your credit. You own it and you deserve it.
We are proud of you!
And it's a wrap.